England invented modern football. They have the world's most watched league, some of the most expensive players on the planet, and millions of passionate fans. Yet despite all that, England hasn't won the World Cup since 1966. That's nearly 60 years of waiting. So why does one of football's biggest nations keep falling short? England's only World Cup triumph came in 1966. Playing on home soil, they defeated West Germany in the final and lifted football's biggest trophy. Many believed it was the start of a dynasty. Instead, it became the beginning of a long wait. Year after year, tournament after tournament, England arrived with hope and left with disappointment. The pressure only grew. Every new generation was expected to bring football home. None succeeded. In the 2000s, England seemed unstoppable on paper. They had world-class players everywhere. David Beckham, Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Wayne Rooney. Many fans believed this team would finally end the drought. But football isn't played on paper. Despite all their talent, England never reached a World Cup final. Sometimes it was penalties, sometimes it was bad luck, sometimes they simply faced a better team. The so-called golden generation became one of football's greatest what-ifs. One of England's biggest opponents isn't another country, it's pressure. No nation carries expectations quite like England. Every tournament begins with headlines predicting glory. Every defeat becomes a national crisis. Players don't just represent their country, they carry decades of hope, frustration, and history. That pressure can affect decision-making, confidence, and performance in crucial moments. The World Cup is difficult enough without carrying the weight of an entire nation's expectations. In recent years, England has become more consistent. They reached the semifinals of the 2018 World Cup. They reached the final of the European Championship in 2021. And they continue to produce exciting young talent. Players like Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, and Phil Foden represent a new generation, a generation that appears more comfortable on the international stage. For the first time in years, England isn't relying on one superstar. They're building a complete team, and that could make all the difference. So why hasn't England won the World Cup since 1966? A combination of pressure, bad timing, missed opportunities, and fierce competition. But football has a way of surprising us. This World Cup could bring another heartbreak. Or it could finally bring an end to nearly 6 decades of waiting. Do you think England will win the 2026 World Cup, or will the wait continue? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Footy Lab for more World Cup documentaries and football stories.